is Chelsea Debarros. I am the current marketing director for Giant Steps Press, and for the last 3 years, I have been an intern. Today, I'm with Emily Rivera, also a previous intern of Giant Steps Press, and we're going to be talking about our experience.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me today, Chelsea.
I'm glad you're here. So let's start with the first question. How would you describe your internship in a few words?
I think Giant Steps Press internship program just very much focuses on honing in on skills that you can take into the real world. So you are focusing on collaborating with authors, organization for future planning on what you're doing, and then also I just think the word team comes to mind because you are always touching base with everybody and seeing how you can help each other accomplish whatever the goal is that we're trying to reach. What about you, Chelsea? What would you say about how your internship went?
I would say my internship was amazing because I was able to collaborate with so many people of different skill sets. Like from you, I was able to learn how to do some marketing, working with social media, video editing, how to do these styles of interviews. And originally, I was an editing and writing intern.
Mm-hmm.
So working with all of my other team members really expanded what I was able to learn.
Yeah, I agree. Very well rounded, and I think was also with that, like the different generations and backgrounds of everybody also just contributed to that.
Right. Different perspectives, ages, backgrounds, experiences. It all really brought everyone together.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So my next question is, what is GSP's company culture like?
I think very creative. We're very good at bouncing around ideas. Will it work? How will it work? What are we going to actually implement? Because I think just the creativity of being able to do that in the first place, but also deciding what projects we're going to be doing moving forward
Right.
and then supporting each other through whatever we decide to do.
Exactly. I actually love that you use the word support because that's what I had written down. I would describe GSP's company culture as supportive because regardless of position, we all had an open ear to each other.
Mm-hmm.
All ideas were on the table. Nobody's less in position than anyone else. So it really gave us that creative space to comfortably share our thoughts and ideas, which is why we have so many cool things going on at GSP, like the development of our newsletter and the blog and, our video series of women in writing. All of
Mm-hmm.
these just came together from our interns, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, and I even want to add on top of that, even if you're in something that you're doing, there's always room to be like, hey, I see Chelsea working on this project. Can you show me how to do that? So it's
Exactly.
very easy to get into new things and learn
Yeah.
anything that you find interest in.
And then I think now that we're also talking about it, what I really like about GSP that I think you would agree with is that it's virtual.
Mm-hmm.
So, which means it's very flexible. So if you have a work schedule or a school schedule that, you need you need a job that's flexible in nature, this is it. This really helped me throughout school to make some extra cash, but also being able, to work around my schedule.
Yeah, I think this ties into your next question about like what is the most valuable thing that you've learned.
Hmm.
So currently my job is virtual,
Yeah,
and virtual jobs like this, it's very good to see that you've had previous experience, that you're very good at managing your time, you're meeting deadlines and getting your work done. So I think that having GSP online gives you a background of what you need to continue in that field if that's something that you're looking to do.
exactly.
What about you, Chelsea? What do you think your most valuable thing that you've learned through your internship is?
So I think the most valuable thing I learned during my internship with Giant Steps Press is how to write, edit, and format a book. So part of the dual internship experience at Giant Steps Press is that you have the opportunity as an intern to start your own project in your community. So, what I did as part of my internship was I started writing a book about three undocumented immigrants in the United States who are from Guyana and their experiences coming here and living here. So, I wouldn't have been able to learn those skills had I not worked on the projects I did with editing and formatting some of the books we publish here at Giant Steps Press. So, Emily, you mentioned that you enjoy working in the virtual space, and I know that you have a new job that is virtual. So, I would like to know, how did the skills that you learned from GSP helped you in the position that you have now? And what is the position, if you can share with us?
Yeah, so I currently work for a marketing company in the affiliate space. So we do everything online, calls, meetings, just kind of just like Giant Steps Press. But
Mhm.
I think that the most valuable thing that I was able to take with me from the internship program was being able to form bonds with all of my coworkers, because we are like globally around the world, and it could be hard when you're in that virtual space and you've never met anyone in person to be able to effectively communicate via email and really take hold of the time that you do have when you're in a meeting
Mhm.
online and build those connections and go out of your way to ask personal questions, check in on how people are doing, like how can I help you, and just like actually meaning it, because I know
Right.
I do, and I know that's something, because we did so well at Giant Steps Press,
Yeah.
everybody having each other's backs, and that's something that I was able to take to what I do now.
Not a lot of people know, but we were virtual since before COVID-19. We were on this trend a while ago.
Yeah.
So, what you're saying is that basically having this virtual experience really helped you in the position you have now with
Mm-hmm.
engaging with your coworkers, and because you've had that experience here way before. Um, Everyone had to transition to working online or going to school online. So that's a really good skill to have learned because not everyone had that advantage.
Yeah. I also, just to even further put that, I think
Yeah.
all the kids who were in school that it shut down because of COVID and they had to go virtually,
Yeah.
they even were able to pick that up. But I think that having another space outside of school gave it another layer, um,
Hmm.
to that experience for
Right.
sure.
So it's all about adapting, quickly adapting, and just learning how
Mm-hmm.
to navigate to what environment you're in. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
When I started as an intern at Giant Steps Press, I didn't have much work experience. And GSP gave me the opportunity to grow and gain those experiences. So basically, my toolbox was expanded in the sense that I learned how to communicate professionally, how to collaborate in a team environment, editing and proofreading and writing skills, all of those expanded. And those are the skills that I took to the job that I currently have, which is at a hospital, doing administrative work, but also it's helping me start my teaching career. Had I not interned with GSP in college, I wouldn't have been able to get those other jobs, and I wouldn't have been as prepared for those other jobs as well.
Yeah, I think something that you just reminded me of is just being on top of your email and to professionally respond.
Right.
Like, I know I learned through KP was, if I email you, I'm hoping to get a response in the next 24 hours,
Right.
even if you don't have the answer to what I'm asking you, to tell
Mhm.
me, hey, like, I see your question. I am finding out what you need from me. We'll have more details soon.
Exactly.
Like, any
And
update is a good update.
that's true. And KP also emphasizes that networking is important, developing the professional relationships with, those who you're working with or your clients is really important. And just overall, how to work the image of yourself and also, for GSP, because we want people to join our team.
I'm glad we got to go through our GSP internships. I know you guys are expanding to new levels. I don't know if you want to go into a little bit of what that looks like.
Yeah, so we recently updated our website. So on our site, you will have more information about our internship program if you want to read more and connect with us. There are also links to all the interns and their pages, so you can learn more about us and our projects, what we're doing at GSP, because even when you leave GSP, you're still part of it. You can contribute any way you want if you want to write on the blog, or if you want to share a post, or if you want to start a project. We're always open.
I completely agree. You always have a space in Giant Steps Press. If you are interested in our dual internship program after watching this video, please keep a lookout on our social media platforms and or contact us at our email.